Welcome to Life Fit with a DVD. That is me. I don't know why I just keep saying that, but it happens and I'm just going to embrace it. So, it is what it is. Today, I wanted to talk about video games and how you play video games is how you play life. Video games have been very important for me growing up. Um, they've helped me problem solve. They've helped me think about the world differently, explore the world, um, and just learn how to navigate, you know, worlds, realities, whatever you want to think about it, or however you want to think about it, and experience things that you might not have otherwise, experienced in your life. I think they're just a great tool that, um, I often hear them associated with just being too violent and, oh, they're bad for your brain and they're a distraction and all these like negative things towards them. And sure, that's true on one hand, but there's also a lot of benefits to playing them and experiencing them. And what I like to play specifically are role playing games. I've recently played Cyberpunk, sure, Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda, and Horizon Zero Dawn. Like the big open world game, role playing games. I love them because they fit my personality, first of all. So everybody's going to have a different play style. And I think that's fascinating. People that are different, that are individual people, they're going to like and gravitate towards different games. Some people are going to want to play those first person shooter games where there is all that violence and, gore or whatever. Some people are going to want to play horror games. Other people are going to want to play building games, Minecraft. Other people are going to want to play. What was the other one? I forget. Well, anyway, they're going to want to play games that are suited to their personality. Oh, I'm thinking like Animal Crossing. There you go. So games that are more communal, right? Where you're going to play with other people and that is how you want to interact with it. There's going to be interaction and online play, even Mario Kart, things where you get to be competitive with other people. Those are fun too. But everybody's going to have a unique style. And if you think about this differently, if you think about the games that you like, how you like to play them, and then apply the same way you play them to your own life, it actually is pretty interesting what you'll find and what I have found in my life. So, with that, how I play the game, um, I was thinking about objectives this morning, things I want to get done. The main quest in my life versus the sub quests, the side quests, the things that can distract you. Are they going to help you with the main quest or are they not? And the way that I play things is, I don't know if it's unique, but it's just the way I play it. Is when I experience these open world games, I love an open map, an unexplored map. I love exploring. I love learning about the map and going to the places where you have no idea what's over there. You have no idea what the game holds for you, what experiences the game might hold for you. So I love to discover what's out there and explore and see what experiences you can have. And I noticed that the way I live my life is incredibly similar. I go out, I do new experiences. It used to happen a whole lot more when I was younger, but I like to try new things and see what works and investigate, some of these things that it's like, what's over there? And this also manifests where I like to run, and when I like to run, I like to explore a bit too and try to go places I haven't been before, to just see what's there. And meanwhile, I'm out and I'm experiencing new things, and That's what is stimulating to my mind. But when it comes to objectives, the objectives, I see all of the objectives. I see, the side quests, the treasure maps or whatever. Witcher 3 is another game I've been still playing recently, and amazing game. But I see all of these different subquests, and sometimes before I complete a main quest, I want to see how what if some of these side quests or subquests can help me bolster my stats before I go and complete the main quest. And okay, sure. In a lot of situations, a lot of games didn't used to be this way. Now games are made a lot differently where there will be things that you achieve on these subquests that advance the plot or give you some sort of you know enhancements or different weaponry that will aid you in the main quest going forward. And of course, me, I'm overly cautious. I like to I like to be prepared for the experiences that you know are going forward. You don't want to be underprepared for certain main objectives. So I take a little bit longer and I'm a little bit more precise in my planning, I guess, to proceed with the main quest. And I think this is really just fascinating in that my life manifests the same way, where I have taken a little bit longer to achieve some of the main things in life. Like I'm a bit older, but we just recently got a house. We're going to be starting a family soon, and all of this is happening a little bit later in life compared to, how I think the game used to be played for many people that are older than me. So the strategy, your problem-solving skills, your decision-making, this will all manifest in how you play the game. Your risk tolerance, whether you want to play aggressively or not. I mean, maybe if you play very aggressively and you, you die very often in the game, you might be a little bit more bold in life or reckless in how you approach things, and the consequences, you'd rather just figure them out the hard way. And sure, I play the game similarly sometimes, but that's it's an experimental process, and once you learn the limitations, the boundaries, and how everything expresses itself in the game, it changes how you play it. So another way, and so I mentioned, different people play different sorts of games, and they'll play the games that are most intriguing to them, role-playing games versus first-person shooter versus communal games, co-op games. But other things that are interesting is your shadow personality. So some people play games and they might, do the worst possible things to, other NPCs or non-playable characters in the game. And, maybe they're just testing the limits, but maybe these are things that, they think about in real life that they obviously can't really express because it's a, social taboo, or obviously doing these things would be committing a crime of some sort. So they want to see what that is like in the game and are just experimenting with what that could be like. I'm not advocating for violence in the game, but it is one way to experience something without playing it in real life, which is obviously a good thing. But at the same time, it is interesting to see these things and see how they manifest. And also, if other people are watching you play the game, that can also, just like peer pressure, manifest in your behavior, where you might play a game more aggressively or, if you're with your friends versus if you're playing online with people you don't know. and you're interacting with. You might be a little bit more cautious and shy about your approach to things, and you know, you might need to change that up accordingly. But it's all an experience that you otherwise wouldn't have if you didn't get this simulation. And all of these little simulations of the game can influence how we play our life and help to inform what is the best strategy for us. Um, and I just find it a fascinating thing that it works both ways. Where just me thinking this morning of like, how do I want to solve this? It's like, well, think back to how you play the game. I play the game where I like to complete the side quest first, but at some point you get a little bit bored. You realize that, yeah, I don't think I need anything else. I'm not getting anything else from learning more or doing more of the side quests. That you just want to advance the main story and, complete this main objective of your life, and you feel prepared enough. So I don't know. I just wanted to share that concept today. Similar to the mirror concept of, how you see other people and how you feel about them, or similar to how you feel about certain aspects of yourself. It's fascinating stuff. And I always love thinking about it in a meta perspective, because it just helps me inform a lot of my decisions, why I'm doing the things I'm doing, and take better actions in my own life. So I hope this helps. I know I'm rambling a little bit, but if you like this, please like and subscribe. That would be awesome if you could do that. Otherwise, and it would mean a lot to me. But otherwise, if I can help you, let me know in any way. Uh, Obviously, working on building out this channel and have a lot more things I want to do. Just I'm working through my own objectives, and video editing and technical issues is one of the the things I'm working through, problem solving through right now. So anyway, until next time, talk to you later. If I can only get this screen